Welcome back. The next big real estate opportunity could come from senior living as the industry is on the cusp of a demand boom, specifically a baby boom. Let's get to Diana Olick with this week's property play. Hey, Diana.
Hey, Carl. Yeah, more than 4 million boomers will hit 80 in the next 5 years, and occupancy at senior living communities is hitting new highs. I sat down with the CEO of Ventas, a senior living REIT with a $31 billion market cap. You can see the stock up about 14% year to date. Deb Cafaro has been at the helm for more than 25 years.
We're buying billions of dollars a year in senior living, and we're seeing returns in the sevens going in with low to mid-teens unlevered IRRs. So there's significant growth in the assets, and we're buying below replacement costs. I've never seen that combination of investment characteristics in my long career in real estate. And so we're fully taking advantage of all of that.
Annual inventory growth at senior living facilities in Q2 dropped below 1% for the first time since NIC began tracking this in 2006. There were fewer than 22,000 senior housing units under construction in the fourth quarter of last year. That's the lowest in over a decade.
The cost of construction labor, the scarcity of construction labor, the cost of materials, and rents right now, what residents pay to live in our communities really isn't high enough to justify a development return.
Cafaro said even if we got the highest level of new development in senior housing that we've ever had, the population growth more than offsets that. You can hear more from Deb Cafaro in our Property Play video podcast and, of course, the newsletter. If you haven't signed up, please do. CNBC.com/propertyplay or use that QR code. Back to you guys.
As far as today's data, Diana, were you encouraged by the starts headline or discouraged by the permits headline?
I'm going to say I was more interested in the split between single family and multifamily in the data. And that's because we've been seeing this really crazy dynamic in multifamily that for the last 2 years we've been talking about, oh, there's so much supply, record supply, and we're never going to be able to absorb that. And guess what? We are, because demand for multifamily has been so strong that we're actually seeing occupancies and rents start to tick up a little bit. And you saw in those numbers today, starts on multifamily were the driver of the gains in overall starts. We did see a little bit in the single family starts, but I have to say there's this argument, as you were just talking about, of mortgage rates coming down and will that help? But, Peter Bukvar was on our air this morning and he said if you have mortgage rates come down, you just get more demand. What we need is more supply, not just from the builders because they can't meet it, but from the existing home market, which we're not seeing.
Yeah, Peter Bukvar's been all over this. If you can bring rates down and boost demand, but without the supply, they're just going to jack up the price more than offset the benefit.
Exactly.
It's a conundrum. Diana, thank you. Diana Olick, watching some extraordinary measures in the housing market.